Hello guys, this is Yvette with Inspirational Creations out of San Benito, Texas. It is a little after 12 p.m. Um, for those who have some knowledge with crocheting, maybe just are beginners, I'm thinking you may be able to follow me while I show you how to make a girl's hair accessory. It's a little hair accessory. It's a small little piece. If you do not know how to make a double crochet, well, I have not recorded a video tutorial to teach you how to make a double crochet, but I already uploaded the video to make a slip knot and a foundation chain and the single crochet, and I will also be uploading for how to make a half double crochet. But if you have some knowledge and you want to learn how to make this little hair piece, follow along guys, and let's have some fun. Okay, so I created this, or not created, I wrote a little pattern. I wrote a small pattern, or a pattern for this particular little 5-petal flower. Last week I was crocheting a dishcloth. So I bought 100% cotton, which I really love this texture. And the brand is Peaches and Cream. I really love this yarn. It's 100% cotton, and it is a 2-ounce skein of worsted 100% cotton yarn. I really love this yarn, guys. It only cost me $1.50 at Walmart, and you probably are going to use the whole 2 ounces, close to the 2 ounces of yarn to make these dishcloths. Anyhow, what was left, I made a small butterfly. Okay, I just wanted to make something with it. I wanted to put the yarn to use. You know, you sometimes have like little small balls of yarn left in different colors, so use these guys if you all want to make little hair accessories, little things for any, you know, the children, the little girls, especially the little girls, you know, that wear hair accessories and stuff like that. So when I used what was the remainder of this yarn, what was left, I made only 4 petals, so I made a butterfly, and my daughter-in-law just hot glued an alligator clip to the back, and she pinned it on her baby girl's hair. My granddaughter, she's already 1.5 years old. So I revised the pattern, and I wanted it to have 5 petals. So here you have 5 petals, and then of course we embellish it with little beads, or you can embellish it with other things. I have other stuff here, as you can see. You can use buttons, little stones like gemstones shaped in a heart, you know, different kinds of buttons, and there's a butterfly, whatever you want. Okay, they're so cute. So what you need for this project, you will need, of course, the H-hook, or if you want your petals or your flower to be a little smaller, such as this flower here, I believe I used the H-hook and I used the G-hook here, so you can see the difference in size. So you can use the G-hook, the H-hook, you can use the F-hook, whatever you want. Just follow the pattern. You're just going to have different sizes, okay, of the little flower. But I'm going to use the H-hook. Okay, so grab your hook, and it's an H-hook. Get your H-hook. Make sure you have a tapestry or a yarn needle, and you will need a pair of scissors, and of course, again, as I said, anything to embellish the center of the flower. So if you already know how to make your slip knot, just follow along, and if you don't, go to my tutorial, or I will also provide the link to that tutorial in the description box so that you can. So here I'm going to make my slip knot, and what we're going to do is excuse me, we are going to make 5 chains. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to join, we're going to insert the hook into the first chain to form a ring, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the first chain right here. This is the slip knot, this is the chain. But when you're going to connect it, do not insert your hook from behind. I found out the hard way that my chain would twist and stuff like that. So I learned to do it this way. Just insert your hook into that first chain. This is the working loop right here. Let me kind of zoom in here. You see. Okay. So we inserted it there. Then we're going to yarn over the hook and we're going to pull right through that first chain and then right through that working loop. That's what we call a slip stitch. So then what I do is then I'll take this loose end and I just kind of cross it over here to this side, and then take it and you're going to tuck it. When you're crocheting, you're going to hide this underneath your stitches, okay? So I always hold it with the ring. So here's your little ring already. So we just joined by inserting our hook into that first chain and making that slip stitch, we formed a ring. So now we're going to chain up 3, okay? So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to yarn over the hook and we're going to make a double crochet. Now again, I have not uploaded a video tutorial for a double crochet, not yet. But if you understand how to follow a pattern and you already have practice holding your hook and your yarn, you should be able to do this. So yarn over the hook, insert the hook into that ring, making sure that this is going to stay right over the hook. Yarn over the hook and you're going to pull up a loop, okay? So you're not pulling up this one, we're just hiding it. Here we have 3 loops, so we're going to make a double crochet. We're going to yarn over the hook and we're going to draw through the first 2 loops, leaving us with 2 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over the hook and draw through those 2 loops, and you've made your first double crochet. And then just kind of pull this towards the chain. We're going to make another half double crochet, okay? Yarn over the hook, insert your hook into the ring, yarn over the hook and pull up a loop, yarn over the hook, draw through the first 2 loops, yarn over the hook and draw through the last 2 loops. You've made 2 half double crochets. This was your chain 3, half double, half double. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to take our hook and we're going to insert it into the ring. And as you can see, I'm still hiding this here, this loose end here. And then we're going to yarn over the hook and pull up a loop. And then we're going to take that loop and we're going to draw right through that loop. What we did was a slip stitch. Okay, so now we're going to chain up 3 again. 1, 2, and 3. All you got to do is just pull this towards closer to the double crochet. Okay, so right now we're making petals. So now we're going to yarn over the hook, insert it into that ring or into that loop, yarn over the hook and pull up a loop, yarn over the hook and draw through the first 2 loops, yarn over the hook and draw through the last 2 loops. We've made a double crochet. We're going to make a second double crochet. Yarn over the hook, insert your hook into that ring, pull up the loop, yarn over the hook and draw through the first 2 loops. You have 2 left. Yarn over and draw through those 2 loops. So we've made 2 double crochets. Just pull a little close to the petal, not too close, but just kind of pull so we can make room for the others. 1, chain 1, 2, and 3. Okay. We're gonna yarn over the hook, insert our hook into the ring, pull up a loop. Okay, wait, what did I do here? See, I got all I'm doing this wrong, guys. I'm sorry, that's not correct. Remember, we chained 3, double, double, we chained up 3, we're making a slip stitch. Okay, so we're inserting the hook into that ring. We're going to yarn over the hook and pull up a loop. Then we're going to take that loop with our hook and we're going to draw it right through that loop. So there we've made our slip stitch. Now we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. So here we are going to make a double crochet in the ring. So yarn over the hook, just kind of bring your petals closer together. Insert your hook into that ring. Yarn over the hook, draw through the first 2 loops, yarn over the hook and draw through those last 2 loops. You've made 1 double crochet. This is a chain. Okay, so now we're going to make another double crochet. So yarn over the hook, insert your hook into that ring, yarn over the hook and pull up a loop, yarn over the hook and draw through the first 2 loops, yarn over the hook and draw through those last 2 loops. So now we've already made 2 double crochets. See? Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're to finish this petal, we're going to make a slip stitch, but we're going to insert the hook into the ring, yarn over the hook, pull up a loop, take your hook and draw this loop right through this loop, and that is what your slip stitch. You made a slip stitch, and then you've completed your 3rd petal. So just kind of squeeze it in there because we got to put 2 more petals in here. So now chain up 3, yarn over the hook, insert your hook into the ring, yarn over the hook, draw through the first 2 loops, yarn over the hook, draw through those last 2 loops, yarn over the hook, go back into the ring, yarn over the hook and pull up a loop, yarn over the hook and draw through the first 2 loops, yarn over the hook and draw right through those last 2 loops, chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3. Just bring this a little bit closer in. You just got to pull it down, you know, so they can be a little closer to the little petals. We're going to make a slip stitch to finish the petal. So we're going to insert the hook into the ring, yarn over the hook and pull up a loop, Then you take your hook and you're going to pull this loop through this loop. And there you have it. Okay, and then just pull a little bit again towards the petals. One more petal. We need to make one more petal. So then 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over the hook, insert your hook into that ring, yarn over the hook and pull up a loop. Yarn over the hook and draw through the first 2 loops, yarn over the hook and draw through the last 2 loops. Okay? Yarn over the hook, insert your hook into the ring, yarn over the hook, pull up a loop, yarn over the hook and draw through the first 2 loops, yarn over the hook and draw through the last 2 loops. Chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. To finish off this petal, we're going to make a slip stitch. So we insert the hook into the ring, yarn over the hook and pull up a loop, and then take that loop, take your hook and draw this loop through the working loop, and you've completed your flower, your petals. So here what we're going to do is, since we did that, we're just going to chain up 1, okay, and we're going to cut. Remember, I always leave a good 7, 8 inches, maybe 10 inches of yarn. It's better to have more left than a short strand of yarn, and then you're not going to have enough to weave it in. Then just pull this up. Just give it a little tug, not too much, just a little tug, and just kind of like, make all your little petals even, like so. Now there's a big hole there, and the reason why I had you all hiding this underneath, it was actually crocheted underneath all the stitches here. What I do is I pull it. See that? It made it a little smaller. So you pull it as tight as you want, but don't pull too tight because it might break. It's happened to me many times. So right here, what you're going to do is, here you're going to secure it. This loose end. Take your tapestry needle, that's why you need your tapestry needle, and you're going to secure it. So I pulled it, right? I just pulled to tighten, to kind of close the hole as much as I can. That's as far as I can go. So just take your needle and go and run it right through the back little loops. Doesn't make a difference where you do it. And just pull. The lighting is not too good here. Pull. Go into another direction maybe. Like so. Oops. We're going to just pull it again a little bit more. All we're doing is securing the loose end. That's all we're doing. Okay? So here you can just make a knot. Right here. Just take this, insert it into that loop, like so, and then just pull it like that. You might be able to make another knot. So let's try it, see if it'll work. That little piece of yarn's already too short, but I just want to make sure that it's not going to unravel. So just go ahead and insert it again. And take your hook maybe, and then just pass this right through that loop, and then just give it a pull. You're just securing it. That's all you're doing. Okay? And then you just take your scissors and just snip it. Just like that. Now you have this extra. This is where we detached it from the ball of yarn. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to take your yarn needle and remember, we're working on the wrong side. This is the right side. Remember the little stitches, the little V's, you can see them right in front of you. This is the right side, this is the wrong side. So what I do here, this is where the last slip stitch ended here. I'll take my needle and run it maybe through these little stitches, like the back loop, and cross to the other side just to close it in that little piece there, like that. Don't pull too tight, and then just take your needle and go back and run it through the other loops. Any loop, it doesn't really matter. And just give it a little pull. That's it. Maybe go in another direction, however you want. Just secure your work if you know you're done. Just like that, not too tight. So here we can make a little knot. So I just make a little knot, and I'd say make one more knot. Just one more. This little flower doesn't even take that long, guys. You can make these for your grandchildren, or you have children, little girls. Snip, and that's it. You've made your little 5-petal flower. So now to embellish it, you can embellish it with a butterfly. You can embellish it with a button. There's another button here. Or you can embellish it with, let's see if I can get this, with a red heart or with a pink heart. Whatever you like, but I prefer a little bead. That's just me. Let's put something else. Let's put another, let's say that color's fine. So what I do is I take my tweezers, just like that. Oh, I forgot, of course you need to have your hot glue gun, and just a little bit, let me see, put a little bit of glue. That's all you need. And then take your little flower and just, oops, place it right there. Just press it down. Press it down until it stays there. Just like that. Okay. I actually like these multicolored ones. This is 100% cotton yarn again. I love it. I just wanted to show you guys with a solid color. You're just learning to crochet. And then take an alligator clip and place it here, hot glue it. But just make sure that you buy some very good alligator clips. I wasn't very happy with these. I bought them at Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna have to take them back. They don't close, as you can see that. You see that? So they're not staying on my granddaughter's hair. They don't clamp, like they don't close tight. But anyhow, that's what you would be doing. You take your alligator clip and you hot glue it to the back of your flower, like so. And you'll have this. And that way you can just place it on your little girl's hair. So get creative, guys, and make a bunch of these. If you have an Etsy shop, you can probably sell them in your Etsy shop. I don't think I secured this very well. Nope, I did not. Let's see what happens. Okay, maybe my glue wasn't hot enough. Let me see. Let me try this one more time. One moment. There we go. I think the fan, I have my fan right here next to me, and it's causing the glue to get cold. So anyhow, guys, this tutorial, I hope that you guys find it useful and you had some fun. It's a very simple little pattern. It's a little 5-petal flower that you can embellish and hot glue a alligator clip to the back, and then you can place these on your granddaughter's hair or your daughter's hair, or you can give them as gifts. I have my plan is to make some hardstock, like get some hardstock paper, maybe some colorful paper, or you can maybe place them on the paper, maybe with your business name, and you sell the little set, and you know, you just price them and you can list them in your Etsy shop if you have an Etsy shop. If you don't, maybe you can sell them to some friends, whatever it may be. But anyhow, I hope that you guys had some fun, and I will see you here tomorrow, guys. Thank you for watching my video tutorials, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to build you know, my business, and I hope you can help me by supporting me. Thank you, guys, and have yourselves a great day, and God bless. Bye-bye.